I'm hiking up Mount Fuji, Fujisan, as the Japanese call it. I came today. I'm from Tokyo. There's the peak, the Kengamina Peak. I'm doing the tour around the crater. Owarimawashi something. It has a Japanese name, which basically means going around. Oh, something big. I set off today at 5:45 from Minami Senju. Then at 6:45 I was in Shinjuku, and I took the express bus there during climbing season, which is between mid-July and September, the beginning of September. There are express buses in the Shinjuku station. Look for the Shinjuku Express bus station and then go to slot B4. You can book the tickets online if you just search for Fujisan Subaru, the 5th station. It costs about $28, 2,800 yen, one way. I also got my return ticket. Hopefully I'll make it back 5 p.m. from the same trailhead. So the ride takes about 2 hours 45 minutes. Or I was ready to climb at 9:20, and then now it's around 12, but I really pushed it, so to say. So it took me about 2 hours and a half to come all the way up. About 2 hours to go to the first peak, which is on the other side of the crater, and then another 20 minutes or half an hour to do this tour around the crater. This is called a one-day bullet climb, and it's typically not recommended. Oh, there's snow. Typically not recommended, of course, because you're not acclimatized then. Maybe you don't make your bus back. But of course, I like that. That makes it all the more exciting. And hopefully I'll make my bus back. Somebody just slid the whole trail in slippery rocks. I get lucky because usually it actually rains. Today was, well, cloudy. In the beginning I was trekking in the clouds until about 3,000 meters high, maybe 2,200. But then it just opened up above the clouds. But then because I was pushing it, I was quite sweaty. And also I took a backpack with some changing clothes. Maybe I shouldn't have. If you really trust yourself, you don't have to take a backpack. Just take a t-shirt, a fleece like a long sleeve stuff like this, and I actually took a changing t-shirt as well, just to switch this from the sweaty one into a dry one. Because up here it's quite windy, so it can get quite chilly. I mean, now it's the middle of July, so I don't think it's below 10 degrees actually. But This is the day version of the bullet climb. There's also the night version where you take the last bus, which I think departs at I don't know, around 7:45, arrives at 10, and then you come up, catch the sunrise. Of course, there's the cult of sunrise in Japan, so the locals tend to do that version. But the day one is actually nicer because you miss the crowds. It's quite crowded, to be honest, especially during the weekend. This is a weekday, and then I was going off rhythm, right? I was going up when others are coming down, and it was still crowded. Look at this beautiful crater. Finished exploring the peak. It's called the Kengamina Peak, Mount Fuji, in Fujisan. And heading back down now, trying to catch my bus. It's a fair climb, you know. If you're in a good shape, you can definitely do it in one day. Konnichiwa. As the bullet climb, as they call it, and I did the day version, right? And then the trail is actually quite steep. I like these volcano trails because you just go up. So it's essentially a bum climb, which means if you have a strong bum, good muscles, you don't even need to. You just do this essentially. You don't even need to push yourself from the thighs, which would actually be much more difficult, because that's not a continuous motion, it's an oscillatory motion. The thigh muscle has to contract and expand, whereas the bum muscle can be a much more sort of a continuous flow. I mean, obviously you're gonna get muscle fever there as well if you don't have if you're not prepared, which probably I am not. So tomorrow I'll definitely get muscle fever. In terms of equipment, I would say definitely keep it light. Really, I mean, I took a backpack, but if you just take a camelback with 1 liter of water, or even just a bottle of water in your pocket, there's not really, if you trust yourself, there's really no need for a backpack. I mean, of course, if the weather is nice, because otherwise it can get cold, it can rain, and then you need some equipment to protect yourself from that. I did it with normal tennis shoes. Hiking shoes perhaps is better. Trail running shoes probably is the best, but no need for the big hiking shoes, hiking boots. It's just gonna hold you back. Then I came to the other side of the peak. There's some kind of a shrine here. There's a Japanese gate, and then there's a couple of other trails. This is the Fujinomiya trail. They all meet here. This is where the Fujinomiya trail comes up. This is the crater peak, the crater rim, and the circle peak. This is a Shinto rite. I think they're called Japanese gate. Tora. I don't know. I'm embarrassing myself now. And the Yoshida trail, which I came up sushi, right? So I'm just gonna head over there. And then try to keep a good rhythm going down. Danish from Mount Fuji checking out. I think I remembered. They are called tori, the Japanese gates. And the going around the crater rim, it's called an ohachi meguri. This is how you go down. It's a bunch of slippery rocks. Then you just pay attention. And then you run down. It's a lot of fun. Woohoo! Obviously, I did not tell you to do this. Don't do this at home, okay? Hello. I just finished the descent, the run. It was quite tiring. It was quite taxing, as you can see. I get tired and I have dew everywhere, all over my hair. Man, you need some the muscles that are opposite your thigh on the front of your legs, on the top of your knee. Those muscles, not sure if they're gonna allow me to get out of bed tomorrow. But it was a nice run. It was a really nice run. 5.7 kilometers from the top. I'm a little bit crazy, don't do this at home. See you back in Shinjuku. I'm back at the bus station. I managed to make the bus at 3.